You know that feeling when you maybe glance down at your feet in summer sandals and kind
Yeah.
of wish your toenails looked a bit healthier?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you're just tired of brittle fingernails that seem to break all the time.
Yeah, that's really common.
Well, if any of that sounds familiar, stick around. Today we're doing a deep dive into a product called Appa. We're going to look closely at what it, claims to do for nail and foot health.
Exactly. We've pulled together the info, what's supposedly in it, the promises they make, and importantly, what actual users are saying.
Right.
So the mission here is really to help you understand what Appanil is offering, what might be behind those claims based on the ingredients, and get a feel for the real-world feedback, just so you're well informed.
Okay, sounds good. So let's get straight to the main claim. Appa calls itself the ancient Appalachian solution for healthy and beautiful nails and feet. Big statement.
It is.
And they don't just promise results. They talked about superior and long-lasting results and supporting every aspect of nails and feet total well-being. And the basis for all this. They say it's a formula with 17 sacred Appalachian ingredients.
Right, that Appalachian angle is interesting. It definitely touches the ear.
It does. But what makes Appalachian ingredients special here? Is there something unique botanically for nails and feet from that region?
That's a really good question to ask up front. Using a specific region, like Appalachia, can be a strong marketing angle. Suggests tradition, maybe unique knowledge.
Sure.
But scientifically speaking, it really comes down to the individual ingredients and how they actually work. It's worth asking if there's solid research linking Appalachian plants specifically to better nail outcomes, or if it's more about the known properties of plants found in that area.
Gotcha. So digging into the formula itself,
Hmm.
they state it's a unique formula made up of 17 essential antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, and herbs, specifically designed for nail and foot health.
Okay.
And they make a pretty bold claim that these ingredients are scientifically proven to deliver maximum results in potency, plus offering comprehensive support without needing a prescription.
Yeah. Right. That phrase, scientifically proven, always jumps out, doesn't it?
It does. Proven how? For what exactly? Related to nails and feet?
Exactly. That's key to unpack. Many individual ingredients might have studies behind them for various health things, but proving that this specific blend in these amounts is scientifically proven for maximum results for nails and feet. Ideally, you'd want to see clinical trials on Appa nail itself.
Right. Not just the parts.
Precisely. We need to check if the proof they might point to is for the whole formula or just, for single ingredients, maybe studied for something else entirely.
Okay, let's break down some of these ingredients then. First up, they list Google resin, turmeric rhizome, and bitter melon. These are apparently for skin, heels, nails, and overall foot health. Turmeric, well, curcumin. We hear about that a lot.
We do. Turmeric, specifically curcumin, is well known for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that could definitely benefit skin health indirectly. Google resin has history in Ayurveda, sometimes linked to skin health in traditional use. Bitter melon. That one's more often researched for blood sugar.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so its direct link to skin, heels, and nails isn't quite as established. It'd be interesting to see the specific support for that claim and how they work together. Synergy is often claimed, but harder to prove definitively.
Right. Okay, next pair. Berberine and juniper berry. These are supposed to help the skin defend against external damage, impurities, even fungus. That sounds like it targets a big concern.
It does. Berberine, which is found in a few plants, has shown antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory activity in, well, lab studies mostly, in vitro stuff.
Lab studies.
And juniper berry has traditional uses as an antiseptic. So the idea, presumably, is these might help make the skin around the nails less friendly to certain microbes.
Makes sense.
But, and this is important, lab results don't always translate perfectly to humans, And effectiveness would depend on the type of fungus, the concentration, how it's delivered in the product, lots of factors.
Got it. Then there's magnesium for long-term nails and feet comfort and protection. And also vitamin C to gently protect and nourish the skin and moisturize nails' cuticles. These sound more familiar.
They are. Magnesium is essential, involved in tons of body processes. Good levels help overall tissue health. Vitamin C, we know, is a powerful antioxidant and vital for making collagen.
Collagen, right.
And collagen is fundamental for skin and nail structure. So enough vitamin C, whether through diet or maybe topically, can definitely contribute to healthy skin around the nails. And moisturizing cuticles is, well, standard good practice.
Okay. Then vitamin D for hydrating the outer skin layer, softening it, We hear so much about vitamin D generally. How does it link specifically to skin hydration?
Well, vitamin D is really important for skin cell growth and turnover. Having enough helps maintain a healthy skin barrier, and that barrier is key for holding on to moisture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes a deficiency can even show up as dry skin. So getting enough vitamin D is just generally good for skin health, which supports the whole nail area.
Makes sense. The list continues with Eleuthero, gymnema, and chromium, described as having powerful nail rejuvenating properties. That sounds very specific. What's the connection there? Eleuthero, isn't that sometimes linked to stress?
That's right, yeah. Eleuthero or Siberian ginseng is considered an adaptogen, helps the body handle stress.
Okay.
And since chronic stress can sometimes affect nail health, maybe there's an indirect link. But a direct, powerful nail rejuvenating property, that mechanism isn't immediately obvious.
And the other two, gymnema and chromium.
Gymnema sylvestre is mostly studied for blood sugar effects. Chromium is a trace mineral involved in metabolism. Again, a direct link to nail rejuvenation specifically isn't clear and would need a bit more explanation of how they think that works.
Okay. Then we have cinnamon bark and olive leaf extract. They call these true superheroes of nail and skin care because of their natural properties. Both sound quite traditional.
They do have a long history. Cinnamon bark has compounds with antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, could potentially help keep the skin and nail area healthy. And olive leaf extract is rich in oleuropein, which also has antioxidant and potential antimicrobial effects. So including them seems to fit that theme of protecting the skin and supporting health, which, helps the nails indirectly.
Okay, nearly there. Last couple. Butcher's broom, which they say is essential for the production of collagen, which gives nails shape, strength, and integrity. And Pinus pinaster, which apparently has fantastic properties for reinforcing nail integrity. Collagen, again, how does butcher's broom fit?
Butcher's broom has traditionally been used more for circulation support.
Oh.
Yeah, and while collagen is absolutely vital for skin and nail structure, the idea that butcher's broom directly boosts its production specifically for nails, that's maybe not the most direct connection usually cited. Our bodies make collagen based on various factors.
I see. And Pinus pinaster, pine bark.
Pinus penister or maritime pine bark extract, yes. It's a known potent antioxidant. It has been studied for benefits to skin health and circulation, which, again, could indirectly support healthy nails.
And they do make a point of saying the ingredients are carefully handled according to the USDA National Organic Program in an FDA-registered and inspected facility.
Yes, and that's good. It points to certain manufacturing standards and quality control, which is definitely a positive for consumers looking for that.
Okay, moving on. They have this section headlined 100% benefits and 0 compromises. Here they say Appa nail is pure, clean, and effective, with 0 dangerous stimulants, 0 toxins. Also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free.
Right, hitting all those keywords for health-conscious buyers. Those are fairly straightforward claims, non-GMO, vegan, etc.
Yeah, but then they add this very enthusiastic line, incredible results in record time. What do we make of that?
Well, that's highly subjective, isn't it?
Totally.
Incredible means different things to different people, and record time compared to what? Without specific data or comparisons, it's really just marketing excitement. Individual results will definitely vary.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which brings us to what actual users are saying. We've got some testimonials. Roberta F. says, it's absolutely like nothing I've ever tried. The results were more than surprising. My nails have never looked better, and it's super affordable.
That sounds pretty glowing.
It does. That's a very positive personal experience. Testimonials like these give you a glimpse into how some people felt it worked.
But just some people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crucial to remember these are anecdotes, not the same as broad scientific proof. What works wonders for Roberta might not do the same for someone else, just due to individual health, nail condition, things like that.
Good point. Terry F. shares something quite personal. I was always embarrassed with my ugly nails and feet. Not anymore. Don't even think twice. Just get it. You'll finally be proud of your feet 100%. That really hits on the emotional side.
It really does. And it's true. Feeling self-conscious about nails or feet can genuinely impact confidence. Testimonials like Terry's highlight that potential psychological boost some people might get. We also have Danielle S. calling it absolutely essential. Fantastic results in no time. Jamie L. felt it complete transformed my nails and boosted my confidence. And Carlos R. says his feet nails look amazing now and highly recommends it. So the themes seem pretty consistent. Surprising results, better looking nails, more confidence, feeling proud of their feet, and often quickly.
Yeah, seeing those positive themes repeated does suggest some level of user satisfaction for sure. But again, self-reported experiences, they're individual stories, not universal guarantees.
Right. Now, let's talk sales tactics. They're offering bonus ebooks, Revitalize Your Body, and Centennial Blueprint shortcuts, plus videos if you act fast. These cover things like immunity, longevity. How do they relate to nails?
Well, indirectly, maybe. Overall health can influence nail health.
True.
But these bonuses feel more like common marketing add-ons. They add perceived value to encourage you to buy now. The topics are broader wellness, not specifically nail and foot focused like Appa itself claims to be.
Okay. And they have package deals. Basic, popular, ultimate. Buy more bottles, get a bigger discount, maybe free shipping. Pretty standard stuff.
Very standard. Tiered pricing like that encourages buying in bulk, getting a longer commitment to the product. The savings are the hook there.
But then comes this really strong warning. They say, Appa is not sold in stores or elsewhere online and never will be. It is only available for purchase on this page only.
Okay, exclusivity.
And then they ramp it up. This is the very last time you'll ever be able to get Appa again.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That feels intense.
It does. That's classic scarcity and urgency marketing.
Yeah.
Create that fear of missing out, FOMO, to push people toward an immediate decision.
Right.
It's always wise for anyone seeing claims like that to just take a breath, think about their actual needs, maybe do a little more digging, and not feel pressured by that kind of tactic.
Good advice. They do have a Q&A section addressing some practical things. They acknowledge results can vary, which is fair.
Responsible disclaimer. They mentioned trying to ship within 24 hours, average U.S. shipping time, 5-10 days, you get tracking.
Standard logistics, good to know.
And the charge shows up as ClickBank for privacy.
Yeah.
And they detail a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee.
Okay, a guarantee is offered.
Though you do have to return the bottle to get the refund. That's an important detail.
Very important. Always read the fine print on guarantees, return requirements, time frame, who pays shipping back, etc. But having a guarantee and being clear about billing and shipping does help build some trust.
They also clarify it's a one-time payment, no recurring charges,
Yeah.
and mention website security 256-bit SSL.
Good practical points to cover.
And finally, there's a customer support email address provided.
Which is essential, yeah. Need a way to contact them if issues come up.
Okay, so let's try to wrap up this deep dive on Appa. Basically, it's positioned as this natural fix for nails and feet, using a special blend of Appalachian ingredients.
Right.
They claim these ingredients provide a whole host of benefits, and they back that up with user testimonials saying it worked great for them.
And layered on top of that are various marketing strategies, the bonuses, the bulk discounts, and that strong sense of urgency and exclusivity.
Exactly. It's presented as maybe a premium, unique solution.
That seems to be the angle, yes. Emphasizing unique ingredients and limited availability.
So, as you're thinking all this over, maybe just consider for a moment, what would it actually feel like to not worry about your nails or feet, to just feel confident showing them?
It's a powerful motivator for many people.
And if any specific ingredient we talked about sparked your interest, like turmeric or vitamin C or pine bark, maybe take a few minutes to look up some independent research on just that ingredient. See what the broader science says.
That's a great final thought. Doing a bit of your own digging into the components can really empower you to make a choice that feels right for you.